Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ever wondered how AI tools like Gemini, GitHub Copilot, or DeepSeek actually understand your code? You type a few lines, hit enter, and somehow it knows what you meant. In this video, we are going behind the scenes of these AI coding tools to explore how they interpret your prompts, understand your code, and predict what you want next. Let's unpack the secret language of AI: tokenization, context, and intent. When you give AI a code snippet or ask a question like write a function to merge two arrays in Python, it's not reading that sentence like a human. Instead, it breaks it down like tiny building blocks called tokens, pieces of words, numbers, or symbols that represent certain meanings. Think of tokens like a Lego block. Each one carries a small piece of meaning. For example, this line. In Python, I have written a function to merge arrays. It might be broken into token like this. AI doesn't see color, indentation, or your comments. It only sees these tokens, one after the another. The total number of tokens is like the size of your AI's mental workspace. That's why models have limits, like 128K or 1 million tokens, which control how much code they can see at once. The context window is what describes how much code or conversation AI can remember during a session. Think of it like your chat history. If it's too long, older lines gets pushed out. So when you ask AI to refactor a huge file, but it forgets some of it halfway, that's because the older tokens fell outside the context window. Modern models like Gemini models can handle millions of tokens, which means they can process a complete project in one go. AI doesn't look at words. It tries to infer your intent from patterns. When you say write a function to sort numbers, it looks for syntax patterns, code examples, and documentation related to sorting. But if you say optimize sorting for performance, it shifts context. Now it looks for algorithms, big O complexity, and efficient data structures. The model uses probability to decide what tokens should come next, like predicting the next word in a sentence, but with code logic instead of language grammar. Now let's look at two examples, one with ambiguous prompt and one with clear prompt. The left one is the ambiguous one, where I'm asking it to write a program for sorting. Here, AI has given us a lot of options, multiple ways to do the sorting. Now let's look at the clear prompt, where I've given write a Python function that sorts an array of integers using merge sort with O and log n complexity. Here, AI instantly produces merge sort, which is faster and cleaner. See the difference? Your prompt acts like code for the AI itself. Small changes in phrasing can completely change the output because the model interprets intent through context, not just keywords. If you want AI to understand you better, treat it like a junior developer. Be specific about the goal and constraints, include the programming language and context, mention frameworks or libraries explicitly, and add examples of input and output if possible. Now look at this prompt example. The prompt is in Java Spring Boot, create a REST API endpoint slash products that returns a JSON list of product names and prices. Include a simple controller and model. By giving this kind of structured prompt, you help the model understand not just what you want, but how you expect it to behave. LLMs like Gemini and DeepSeek are trained on billions of lines of public code, documentations, and question and answer threads. They don't memorize the code. Instead, they learn patterns. That's how they can generate code that compiles, follows conventions, and even mimics human reasoning without having your exact file stored anywhere. So next time your AI code assistant gives a perfect answer or totally misses the point, you'll know why. It's all about how it tokenizes, understands context, and interprets your intent. Learn how to speak AI's language, and you'll write better prompts, get better code, and code smarter with AI. If this helped you understand what's happening behind the scene, hit like, subscribe, and check out my other video, How I Use AI Prompt for Software Development. Until next time, code smarter with AI. Thank you.